Let us pray. Father, we honor you for this day. We give you praise and glory for allowing us to come together. We even give you the honor, Lord, for your blessing upon this time, that truly it will be not only fun, but meaningful in our lives. That we'll be able to apply what is shared and we may learn and grow in you. Now continue to keep us safe, shield and protect us. Help us to remain focused on all that is shared. That truly, God, we will leave this place to better. We thank you now for your blessing, knowing, God, that your presence will be with us. For we ask in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen.
All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning. How y'all feeling this morning? Good. Good, good. All right, my name is Christopher Grigg. I am the founder and executive director of Open Mind Mentoring, a mentoring program here in Wardsburg. We target young male ages 11 to 18. We've been in existence for over 10 years now. So I do have books over there for sale for $12. It's called Mentoring and Advice for Young Men Triumph Over Adversities. And so today, unfortunately, Sharice not able to make it with us in person, but how she is on Zoom, so she can kind of hear things and hear what's going on, and she can be navigating through the PowerPoint with some of the stuff that we got going on today. So I do want to thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be a part of this great event. This is something she was working out for a long time, and we just want to honor and recognize her and let her know that we appreciate her. We certainly are here to support her, and we love her. So y'all want to give it up for Sharice. So we do have a program and agenda that we're going to follow. Right now, next we'll have the welcome by her sister Christy.
Okay, we're going to have to welcome by Orangeburg County Sheriff's Department.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome to RG's Week. Relax, sit back, and absorb everything that's going to be presented to you today. From the Orangeburg County Sheriff's Department. Welcome.
All right, and I am here to bring the purpose. Again, we thank y'all so much. I wish I wasn't here to bring purpose, but it was founded by Renee Stevens. And Stevens birthed this vision after suffering an incredible loss. This program is to commemorate the passing of her only son, Rodney Jimmy, and who transitioned on October 11, 2021. While grappling with her own way of coping with grief, Mrs. Stevens began to notice the failed flight of young men. Ms. Stevens' therapeutic passion is now her life's goal. To initiate this program in assistance with parents and or young men that are dealing with adverse issues to include but not limited to mental health, academic issues, suicidal, homicidal ideations, and substance abuse. Our mission is to give a voice to the unspoken struggles that our youth and their guardians are facing daily. Our mission is to let our community know that it's okay not being okay. Here you will have a safe and welcoming space to release suppressed and unexpressed concerns, hopes, dreams, whatever it is that's on your mind. It takes a village, and we are your village to build upon healthy coping mechanisms and effective communication that will assist you in what life brings your way. And we thank you.
Next, we're going to have a candlelight by Virginia Washington. Ladovia. I'm sorry, Ladovia Washington. And Christmas sister, I don't like it.
I'm trying not to.
All right.
I'm always in the shadows.
So we're going to do a candlelight, and then after that, we'll do a moment of silence.
My name is Ladovia Washington. I'm sitting in for Romania today because unfortunately she could not be here right now. these are our sons. I lost my son on March 10th of this year to suicide. And she wants everyone to know that it's not about just the education that children receive today. Like, this is real. Like, our children are really going through things. And sometimes as men and boys, it's hard for them. It's hard for them to discuss what they're going through. No matter how much love they receive at home, no matter how much we do for them as parents, it's just the stigma that's centered around what they're experiencing and how they can get those messages out. And she just wanted me to let everybody know that it's not just about the education and everything that you're receiving today, that mental health is it. I didn't expect this. This came out of nowhere. No parent expects to bury their child, regardless of, how it happened. So she just wants you to understand that this is near and dear to her heart. And in honor of my son, Jamari, and in honor of RJ, we're going to light the candles with us.
We're gonna follow this for a moment of silence. Thank you.
Alright, so there's the event that part that Sheree wanted us to do in supporting the event. And I'm gonna go ahead and let them do part for Zoom. So there's two parts, one for parents and one for the youth. So parents, if you can take your phone out, if you scan the QR code that's in your folder, and it should show you how you all do that one. Should we hear us? Go ahead.
Does everybody see the link that's on, the program? If you go to page 6. Sorry, page 7, you'll see a live question and answers. You'll see somebody doing, looks like they're doing a walk or something, some kind of dance. And you'll see a link, and you're gonna, All right, so the first one is for the adults. Yes. So just go, you gotta answer the question. Just go ahead and enter the responses, and then the children will have a section. So any kids in here with the phone, okay. Go ahead and answer the questions. And at the end, it's gonna be a word cloud. It's not gonna say who said what. Okay. Going on right now. Gotta put my glasses on to see if anybody else responded. I think it looks like, has everyone had a chance to open the link? Okay, so this is a live poll, and we're seeing that most parents feel like they have no control. I feel in control with no words, and that's really saying something, because if you feel like you are in touch with your child, you have no words. That's amazing. But kids are really good at hiding stuff. I would be more in the lost and overwhelmed department. Yeah. I mean, all these years to have these kids, young kids like that. But this is a live showing of what y'all are doing right now. So we just thank you so much for participating with this live poll. I think the questions, the originator of the polling game, of course, she's not here. So it's my belief that the questions are coming as you answer them. Okay. And then there's one for the children. Okay. And you can just pass the phone to your child and let them answer if still popping up. So we thank y'all for participating in that live poll. It would have, I know Romaine would have had more action. I'm not a real action person. I'm not a talker. But now we're gonna pull, for those children that have a red ticket, we're gonna pull 5 children. And I'm gonna add the young lady, pull another one.
All right, does everyone have a ticket? All the young people, you got a ticket, raise your hand. All right, we're gonna put 5 tickets. All right, the first ticket is 1456072. 6072. Do we have a winner? Parents, help them out a little bit. 6072. All right, we got a winner.
All right.
Next one. Next ticket. 6073. 6073. 73. If you now this one be for the kids. It's for the kids.
Well,
Okay, we got. I think she has a little prize for you too, sir.
you got one.
All right, next door prize. 6078. 6078. 6078. Come on, let's get my hand fast. All right, 6083. 6083. 6083. All right, we got a winner.
Alright, was that 5? Okay.
All right, come on, let's give our winners a hand. So next, we have one of our speakers that's going to be talking to us a little bit. My name is Mr. Nigel Fisher. Nigel Fisher brings us greetings from Bamberg Job Corps Center. So come on, let's give Mr. Nigel Fisher.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I really thought I was going to be doing the breakout session. I thought I was going to be doing the big sessions. I have, nonetheless, I am from Lakeville, South Carolina. I'm a senior manager at Bamberg Job Corps in Bamberg, South Carolina. And today we're going to be briefing small tidbits about school time. I do have my own business, early education, clap your hands, education consulting firm. I do have some business cards for everyone. However, I did bring some door prizes at the beginning of all my presentations, I love to do small icebreakers. So for the first door prize, if anyone can look in their wallet or their pocketbook, change, purse, pocket, and I need you to find me a penny that's close to the year 2000. We can do about 3 of those. Did anybody find one? 2000. Anybody got 1999? Oh, 94. Anything above 94? I don't know. Okay, I guess you get it. You got it.
Thank you, man.
And I want to thank Mr. Wayne for giving me the opportunity to speak on this morning. And also, I know Ms. Hope as well, we actually say the choirs back at home, folks are the local level. Today we're going to talk very briefly about suicide. We do know suicide is one of the most leading causes of death in the nation, but we're now seeing that it's coming closer to home. Suicide is right here in our area. One thing that we're noticing is a lot of the parents, not all of the parents, but some of the parents, they're missing the signs. They're missing the signs. Our children are actually crying out, but we're actually missing the signs of what's going on. Typically, sometimes we come up in our busy schedule, providing the final things of life for our children, but that's no problem. But we're doing that, but in the end, that child is still hurting. They're showing you the signs, but we're not following the signs. I was in a conversation with someone last night, and I was telling them, it's okay. A lot of children, they're going through things, but they don't want to share their story. But what we're finding, you can't share your story with everybody, because everybody is not struggling. I mean, suicide, we're having students committing suicide at age 3, age 4, small like that. And for another door prize, can you tell me what is one of the most leading causes of children committing suicide? Bullying. Very good.
There you go.
There's one more. One more.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure. That wasn't the answer.
Oh.
One other thing we're finding that a lot of our students are dealing with their sexuality at a young age.
Yeah.
And that's very strong now in our schools, and they're dealing with that. They have no one to talk to. We have a lot of our students, they just don't feel comfortable talking to their parents. They'd rather go talk to a friend, rather go talk to a teacher. And usually when suicide happens, sometimes the parents can think back and they can say, what did I miss? It could be the most simplest things that we're missing in our children's lives. One thing that I say, parents, please go out into the school system and see what's going on. Go out, get in your child's business in school, see what's going on. Believe it or not, Sometimes a child can actually be bullied by administration, by teachers. It's a two-way thing. So we don't need to assume. We need to actually go out, ask your children questions, getting these cell phones, get on social media. You'll be amazed at the things that your children are looking at on cell phones, Facebook, what's that other stuff? I only have Facebook, I don't know about the other stuff. TikTok, Snapchat, what was that? Instagram. I was reading the post the other day, and it was talking about sex trafficking are happening right through social media. You know, on Facebook you have Messenger, FaceTime, and all that stuff. You'll be amazed. Technology is crazy. How many parents go through their child's phone? There's one other thing you need to go through. Many children may not have this. There's one other thing you need to go through. You'll be amazed at what you will find in it. And you probably need to do this when they're on home.
The room?
It's in the room. It starts with the D. Well, no, that's not but there's a journal, there's a diary. A lot of students are keeping journals and diaries. Look under those beds, look in the drawers, look in the closet. You will be amazed of the stories that your child is writing. And parents, we also have to be mindful, because one thing we're doing, we have to be careful of our actions, because sometimes our actions may cause our child to get bullied at school. You know, sometimes we need to make sure we do what we're supposed to do at home. And like we said, bullying stems to suicide. And we're now learning, usually it was Caucasian males that had the high rate of suicide, but now it's our children. African American children, preferably boys. We really don't have to look for, we don't have to go to New York or New Jersey, anywhere. We can look right here, Orangeburg, Denmark, Allendale. Suicide is taking place right here. And then we have some of our parents, it's not anything about being shamed. If you find out that your child is going through something, get them the help that they need. Don't push it under the rug. See, a lot of times we push a lot of things under the rug. Sometimes the signs can be there, and we just don't want to address it and acknowledge. And we can't tell everybody everything, because we all know in this building, we cannot trust everybody. If you can find somebody you can really, really trust, you better keep that person in your pocket. And it's like a needle in a haystack. It's very hard to find someone like that. Fathers, one thing I want to say also, make sure that you're in your child's lives. I mean, it's not just a mom thing, mother thing, but also mothers. I taught school before, and one thing that I've learned is sometimes the moms can be the barrier from the father being in the child's life. All that stems, that can mess the child life up. That can, just screw the child up. They want to talk to mom. They want to talk to dad. And they can't pull nowhere because nobody want to listen. Tell me one place that we should be able to go. One place that we should be able to go to get the help that we need. Say
Church. Church.
How many people say church? How many people say church? Home is right too, and church as well, but how many people say church? Raise your hand. Okay, that's all the gift Christ, all the good Christ. You can't get enough. I think you're right. The rest. So, raise your hand. Yeah, go ahead. So, Miss LaGlobe, can you come for a minute? I said, Miss Hope, this is Miss Hope. We sing together in a choir, but we aren't singing today now. One thing I want to say about Miss Hope is that my cousin lives in the same area as Miss Hope. I can actually walk to Miss Hope's house from my cousin's house. And one thing I really acknowledge Miss Hope and Miss Romaine because I see the things that Miss Hope is doing, actually getting a doctoral degree, all of those things in the midst of what she has experienced. And I always tell people, I'm not the person to tell people I know how you feel because I don't know how you feel if I've never been in that situation before. And it lets us know, I know that Ms. Hope and Ms. Romaine are good parents. They're good parents. And sometimes you can still do everything you need to do for your children and everything, and things just happen. Things just happen. Some things we cannot control. But the things we can control, let's do it together. One thing, we gotta work as a community. That's one thing we do not want, we don't do it. Because everybody wanna get ahead of each other. We as African Americans, we gotta work together. We don't do that. That's something that we don't do. I mean, I work now at Job Corps. A couple weeks ago, I heard one of the students, a male student, was telling another student, he said, all I need is a hug. 21-year-old student. All I need is a hug. I overheard him telling another student that all our students need is love. They're reaching out for love. It needs to start in the home. A lot of our children, they're looking for love and those things in the wrong places that we talk about. Social media, Facebook, all those things like that. Parents, please be vigilant. Monitor your children. Even if you got to get this parental thing you can put on the phone now. You can see the text messaging and who they're calling and all of that stuff. Suicide reaching out to you, please take the time out of your busy schedule and get them the help that they need. I usually don't talk about, but I love to sing. But guess what? My presentation is over. And do anybody have any questions? Do you have any more? Door prizes?
Yes, sir.
We got 3 more door prizes. And the grand prize, I love to do grand prizes too. Grand prize is $20. We can't do no more than that. That's all we got. The next, where is Bamberg Job Corps? Come on now. I know this is East Bamberg. Go ahead.
I wanted to speak on what you said about monitoring your children. So as a child, like your phone and stuff, don't be so caught up in monitoring them that it ruins the trust that you build. That trust. Don't just, I heard you say like go through the diary, but I think you should aim to be their diary, like so that they want what they're writing is exactly what they are communicating with you. So yeah, that's all.
Suicide is more prevalent in who now?
children.
African
American.
Male.
Yeah, you can stop answering because you got to take care of it. You said that? Well, you can stop. You're not Good. African American male, African American. We have two more. We have that, the $20, and we have one more. Okay, this is an easy one. Only one person. Tell me where does Mr. Maine and Mr. Nubia work? Where are they both? If you work there, you can't say it. He got it. He got it.
Yes.
Okay, for $20. Okay, these $20, this is my lunch money, so I got $5. Tell me. Oh, this is the good one. This has nothing to do with suicide. First person to answer. Tell me which fraternity do you? Never mind, I'm not going to say I got one free. Tell me, what is my job description at Bamberg Job Corps? I am a what?
Counselor.
A counselor. Director. Not a director. Not a coordinator.
Administration.
This is for $20.
Administration assistant.
I said it earlier. You said it.
Mentor.
Not a mentor. Well, we're a mentor, but that's not the. It's two parts. Somebody said the last part of it.
Education.
Say it again.
Social worker.
Not a social worker. Not a case manager. You close. Okay. The last part is manager.
Social manager.
Who said that? I'm going to give it to him. I am the senior manager at Bamberg Job. I do have business cards. Thank you for your time. If you need any training or anything like that, all the information is on my business card. And if I didn't get it right this time, have it again. I'll do it all over again to the best of my ability. And Ms. Romaine, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to be able to come and speak, and I'll be praying for you, okay? Thank you.
We want to first of all thank Bishop for coming out and speaking to us about suicide. One of the things that he mentioned about talking to a counselor, I do want to recognize any counselors in the building. We have any mental health counselors, social workers. If you can't raise your hand for real high school, we all can see who you are. All right, good. And it's important that we reach out to counselors. There's nothing wrong with talking to a counselor. And I'll just tell a quick story. When I told my mom when I was going to see a counselor, she said that she don't want nobody in our business. And y'all know how we are in the African community. We don't want people in our business, right? So she said, well, don't talk to these people. We'll figure it out ourselves. My thing is, no, I need to get help for myself. So forget about figuring it out. If I figure it out, I'm going to mess up. And I'm going to hurt myself and hurt somebody else. So it's important that you all seek counseling. We have some counselors in our community. We have it in the schools. We have counselors different places. So please, if you know that your child or experiences some difficulties and y'all can't do anything about it, please seek help. Do not wait till the last minute until something actually happens. And now you should have, could have, would have, but didn't. All right. So please make sure you seek some help. Next, we have a breakout with Mr. Dennis Perry and Randy Simpson.
Well, Randy covered mental health, I just wanted to point out that he is a part of the children unit. If any parent has any questions for Mr. Simpson, he is available. Mr. Simpson, can you raise your hand? All right. And we have other staff from the Orangeburg area mental health that's right here. If there's any questions how to get your children's services, how to get yourself services, we have adult and children services right here in Orangeburg.
All right, Mr. Dennis Perry. Good.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Randy Simpson.
Oh, no, he's not gonna speak. But y'all are welcome to approach him and ask him any questions regarding mental health, that you may have. And we have some brochures and, other information over here. That's all.
Cool. All right, so we're gonna do some more door prizes. All right, get your tickets up. Get your tickets out. Get ready. All right, next ticket. 6088. 6088. 6088. Do we have a winner? Oh, we got a winner. Come on.
We also have signed, we have signed basketball and signed football from South Carolina State football players, in the mix, so feel free.
All right, next one. 6086. 6086. 6086. We got a winner. Six zero seven five. 6075. 6075. 6075. No. All right.
Oh.
That's you. Good. We got a winner. All right, last one. 6092. 6092. All right, we got a winner.
Football signed by South Carolina State.
All right, before we move forward to our next speaker, I would like to recognize all our clergy. Do we have any clergy? Raise your hand, please. I would like to also recognize Romaine's parents, Pastor Patterson, First Lady Patterson, please stand. We recognize. Also, I would like to again thank you all for this opportunity. You know, this is something great that Romaine wanted to do because, first of all, it's needed in our community. And we need to do this over and over and over again to continue to bring awareness to our youth and also to our parents. Because there's a lot of times parents really don't understand how to deal with our youth. And then sometimes our youth don't understand how to talk to our parents. And it's important that we build that relationship and that bridge with both youth and parents every day. All right. So I'm not the keynote speaker, so I want to move forward. Next, I want to bring Mr. Terrence Tuck from the Tuck Project. Let's give him
but I may be coming to see you guys soon. I've been cheering for the Carolina Panthers whole month. And I have been depressed. So I will definitely coming to visit you guys, all right? So let's get some cards soon, all right? Good morning. Good morning. Come on. Good morning. Good morning. Once again, my name is Terrence Tucker. This is family here, and I'm so thankful to be here this morning because this gentleman right here, Mr. RJ, was one of my family members. So these past 3 years has been tough for my family. What was that? 2020. My mom died. She suffered from what they call COVID, and she passed away. Then about 3 weeks later, my dad died. And that just crushed us. And then the following year, we lost my guy, and that just really crushed us. So we're still working through that, but what has helped us is positive family and friends, right? There's nothing like that support system. Trust me. You learn who your family really is when you go through stuff like that.
All right.
Yes.
Okay? And you learn who's not your family. And you learn who's not your friend, right? Because I'm telling you, whoever you see when you're at your lowest, that's who you need to see all the time. Because that is truly your family. Now, mental health, man, when I was young, my first car taught me a lot about myself, right? Like my first car. And my family, they remember my first car. My first car, when I was 15 years old, right? Walking home from Steve Johnson High School. And I was walking home, right? And I saw these cars, man, flying by, these nice cars with these booming systems, right? And I was like, dang, man. So when I got home and I ran in the house, and my mom was in there cooking, my mom was like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, Mom, listen, I'm tired of walking to school. Okay? This is me and you talking. Okay? I'm tired of walking to school. So when I come home next week, better have me a car. Like, my mom called. Now, when she finished jacking me up, she got to get together. She said, son, you know what? We're going to work on that. You know why? Because we're going to prove something. I said, all right, cool. So that Monday morning, when I got to school, right, I told my friends that I was going to have a car, right? So follow me home whenever schools get out. All right? Okay, now follow me home because listen, man, we about to get lit around the city. Okay? So that's all right, cool. So when the bell rung, right? So I ran home, right, me and my friends, running home, and we got to my crib. Now, listen. There was a beat up car right in front. Now I didn't ask for this car. There was a beat up car right in the front room. Well, the front yard. And that was not what I asked for. So I ran in the house, said, Mama, somebody's car must have broke down in front of me. Because I know that ain't my car. Like, that's not what I asked for. Right? And she was like, she started laughing, giggling a little bit. And she was like, she said, baby, that's your car. I was like, no, it's not. And she said, yes, it is. I said, okay. Immediately, I'm mad, right? And so my friends, now we all know that your friends can be the most disrespectful people ever in life. Okay? That's just how it is, right? I said, okay. So they outside, man, killing my car. Killing my car, man. Man. And I'm out just looking so upset. But here's what happened. Something hit me. Because when I went outside once again, and I looked at the car, Then I went back and I was like, wait a minute. That's my car. Okay, so I'm 15 years old, and that's my car. You understand what I'm telling you? Like, my whole perception changed because that's my car, right? And see, nobody else my age had a car. But see, what happened was, when I went outside with my keys and I put it in my ignition, the car cranked up. I was like, wow. Now, here's the thing. Because, you know, when you look outside right now, you see that nice Corvette out there, and you're like, wow, that's nice, right? But I had a 1989 baby blue Datsun station wagon with 3 hubcaps, no AC, no radio, okay? And it didn't go past 50 miles per hour. But guess what, though? So here's what happened. When I ran in the house, and I was like, Mom, why did you buy this car? She was like, well, that's what you earned. How many of us have wanted something that we didn't work for? Nobody in this room, I bet. Right. Whatever you work for, that's what you get. Right? So I had to learn that very early in life. So my first 2 weeks, nobody wanted to ride with me in my car. Everybody picked at my car, man. People drawing pictures of my car in the classroom. They're killing me in school. They're killing me. Right? And yeah, okay. All right, you know, just being transparent. There was some smoke, you know, coming from behind. Just being honest. But guess what happened? Now, you kids may not remember, but you adults remember. There was a storm that came to Columbia, South Carolina, years ago, called Hurricane Hugo. You guys remember Hurricane Hugo? Man, tore up the city, right? And sometimes, you know how it is when you lose something or when you're about to lose something, you don't know how valuable something is until it's gone, right? So I walked outside, right? The whole yard, man, is a mess, man, streets down, everything. But my car's still there. Looking at me, smiling. I'm still here, champ. Right? So I said, okay, all right, cool. So then I was like, okay, now, we all know how it is. Like, you know, we didn't have cell phones back then, right? And we had those phones with the long screen cords, right? So my phone was ringing at 6:30 in the morning. Don't ask me why. It was ringing 6:30 in the morning. There were 3 guys who were solely in charge of picking out my car. Named Darryl, Russell, and Chris. Now Darryl called first. Darryl said, hey, Tuck, listen, my mom called and broke down, man, we hungry, man. You think you can run us to McDonald's? I said, oh! So look at here. What do we have here? I said, man, I can't do it. And then the next 5 minutes, man, my guy, Russell called. Russell said, hey, man, listen, man, my mom's back windows has broken out. You think you can come pick us up and run us to the store real quick to get some milk and cookies and everything that we need to go forward? I said, I can't do it. And then the next guy came, you know, the same situation. But the moral of the story is this. Sometimes you don't know how valuable you are until a storm comes. And when that storm comes, people will see your value. There's something inside of you that people don't see because they're looking at the outside. No matter your size, no matter your color, no matter how you look, you're special. You are valuable. Because listen, nobody wanted to ride with me when they didn't see the value of that car.
That's it.
That's right.
But once they saw the value that it had a roof, right? That it drove, right? Despite me being the only freshman with a car, people still pick that car. But they wanted to ride when they saw what? The value of the car.
Yes, sir.
It does not matter how you look, what your address is, what your last name is. It does not matter because guess what? My parents didn't go to college, but I did. But they laid the foundation for it. You can be the first. Because guess what? That car became the most valuable car around that neighborhood. Why? Because everybody was giving me gas money. Huh? I was getting $10, $5 here, $5 there. Right? Like I was back on gas for like what? 150, 120? Huh? We was winning back then, man. Huh? You remember the gas prices? We gonna $5 this. They were looking like going to the pump and give you $5. You remember that? But that car became the most valuable car. No matter how it looked, you can enhance your value by loving yourself first.
Yes.
It's all about self-confidence and self-love. Why? Because you're going to have people that's going to look at you and tell you that they don't value you a lot. Listen, when I was going, real quick, and then I'll be done. When I was going to the 6th grade, me and my sister used to walk to the store for my mom a lot. And we was walking through Benedict College. We lived not far from Benedict College. And we was walking to a pool line. So when I was walking back home one day, we actually walked through the campus one day. And I was like, wow, this is nice. You know, seeing these guys, man, together, man, when they loving each other, you know, they laughing and stuff like that. You know, they all dressed nice. Like, this is what I want right here. So when I went to my 6th grade teacher, right, and I said, hey, Miss Ash, my goal is to go to Benedict College when I get older. That's my goal, right? Because I had never seen it before. Because we come from a place where they consider substandard conditions, right? So I said, listen, that's my goal. That's my goal. Listen, we're going to make that happen. And my guidance counselor, my teacher during the time, my teacher said, hey, son, you know, I'm sorry to break your heart. I'm sorry to kill your dreams and your ambitions. But she said, hey, that's not possible for you. My teacher now, I just told her what I wanted to be. I just told her what I wanted to do. And she said, that's not possible. You know why she said that? You know why she said that? Because she said, because son, you have a speech impediment. And that's not your future. Wow. So for 6 years, from 6th grade to my 12th grade year, I was not myself. Because guess what? My goal was for you not to pick at me. Right? So what I'm gonna do is make sure that I, hang in the bag. Okay? Because guess what? My goal is for you not to pick at me. And my goal is for you not to see who I really am. Because I don't feel that I'm good enough because of what she just told me.
Yeah.
See, your words matter. People listening to you.
That's right.
Okay? These kids, be careful who you listen to. Because everybody's not going to see your value. I promise you. You are amazing.
That's right.
But there will be people that's not going to see that. And that's why you have to love yourself no matter what you got. You understand me, young man? It's so important. So I went through life, right? And I played basketball, man, just like my big cousin right here, man, Hall of Fame man, Randy Simpson. I played basketball just like that, right? Became good at it. But I love hanging with the bad kids, right? Because I didn't want them to see who I really was. Now, guess what? Guess how strong that feeling was. My dad was what, called 6'4", 280, right? Big guy, right? I would rather go home and get a beating by him versus feeling that feeling of being picked at. My parents didn't know that. See, you thinking that I'm being bad. Nah. See, my goal is to not be picked at. So while you beating me, you got to realize that that pain don't hurt me. Because them kids picking at me hurts worse. You see what I'm saying? So it's so important that you get to the root of their behavior. And find out why they're really showing up. What's really going on with you. I didn't realize until it was too late. Because guess what I had got? My senior year in high school, man, they voted me man most popular. Right? Man, best dressed, all that stuff. Right? Man, basketball awards, man, football awards, whatever, right? But I had a 1.4 GPA. 1.4 GPA. Right? Nobody laughs with me now. Right? Because what you was doing being the class clown, now you just a clown. Because school's coming to your house like, hey, we want to sign you, but guess what? You don't qualify for what we have to offer. Because of what I didn't value.
That's right.
Kids, value your education. Because nobody can take that from you. Okay? Listen, it does not matter what your limitations are, what your impediment is, whatever you struggle with, I'm telling you, find someone, man, find mentors, whatever you see that's positive, that can help them. Parents, be careful who you let your kids hang around. It's so important. Listen, you're not time to be friends right now. Okay? You can do that later on in life. But make sure you have to protect your kids and their surroundings. That's right. Because I'm telling you, there are some good homies out there that want your son and your daughter. So be mindful of that. All right? Yeah. I done went over my time. Listen, man, thank y'all so much. God bless y'all. You got any questions for me real quick?
I have one more.
Yes, sir.
This is the elevator in the room. Is that your car out there?
No, that's not mine. I saw what it was, brother. I was walking right. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, you see me now. You see me now. Got any more questions? Once again, my name is Terrence Tucker, founder of the Tuck Project, male mentoring nonprofit. Much like Chris did, we mentor young men around Columbia, South Carolina. We started back in 2016, and we went from 5 young men at St. Johnson High School to now we're at 120 young men.
Wow.
We have so many, it's not, my young man just brought into the program. And we work with some phenomenal schools and guidance counselors who actually believe in kids. Okay, that's key right there. And so my young men have, we have about 6 young men graduated from college this December. So we are thankful for that. But more importantly, we're thankful for you guys because you could have been home this morning, but you're here, and that says so much about you. All right? So God bless you all and be.
Let's go give Mr. Terrence Tucker. Next, we have some more door prizes. I breakout session will be done here. And what we'll do is we have all of our young men and all of our youth on this side. We have coffee listeners from Claflin University. Well, let's give up for our coffee listeners. They're going to be part of our mentoring one-on-one sessions. And then on this side, we'll have Ms. Keisha Randolph. She's going to be talking to our parents on the other side. All right. So, door process. Get your tickets up. You see your tickets. Ticket number 6084. 6084. All right, ticket number 6085. 6085. Now 8485. You should be right behind 84. Where you at? Oh, she's big. Okay, good. I will do. 87. 6087. 6087. Six zero 6080. All right, you guys.
I also wanted to make note that we also have Turning Point Youth Initiative. We have illustrious Mrs. Davis in our presence in her, also her staff with us. And I wanted to read the bio for Keisha Randolph. She's going to be speaking with the parents when your kids break off with the mentors. Keisha Randolph is a licensed marriage and family therapist. She received her bachelor's in science from Limestone College and a master's of art in marriage and family therapy from Syracuse University. She's been practicing for over 12 years. She provides individual, family, and group therapy and comprehensive evidence-based training on trauma and suicide prevention. She is a rostered trauma specialist. She is also in private practice as the founder and Mrs. Randolph. I don't want to mess this up. How you pronounce this? Anthropos Counseling and Consultant LLC. And we thank you for being here. We thank all y'all.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do 3 different breakouts. We do one section for the males, so I need all my males on this side right here. All my females, we'll put them in this section here. And then all my parents, we're going to try to move the chairs over a little bit, and we'll have our parents here in this section over here. So we also try to get up, all my males over here. Mr. Please tell one way. Same thing with the females. We'll get the females here, and we'll have the mentors talk to the females.
Hey! Don't you do that.
I